I'm gonna tell you how we first met. You know, I was going to school in South Carolina. I was going to welding school, and I used to go next door to the apartment where our aunt was, and she was telling me that her niece was coming by. I said, well, yeah, well, introduce me to your niece, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, she said, well, when she get here, she said, give me a sign if you like her or not, right? You know, you know what I'm saying? So, but after I saw Marlene, you know what I'm saying, and this was kicked, and it's something about those eyes of hers that just killed me. You know what I'm saying? Just killed me. So, so when I saw Aunt, I said, yeah, you know, like that. You know me, I'm always yelling, you know what I'm saying? So
he scared me.
and she didn't know what it was all about.
And when he came out, he started howling, and I was like, what's wrong with him? She said, there's nothing wrong with him. He like you. I said, oh, that's a sign, okay. So after that, we stayed in South Carolina for a while, and then we went to Texas.
I graduated. I got a job in Houston, Texas. You know, at an oil field refinery in Texas, and so we hooked up there. We stayed there around my family and everything. I introduced Lonnie to my family, and you know, next thing we know, we had our beautiful daughter Leslie. You know what I'm saying? And you know, life was good. Life was good for us. You know, at the beginning. You know, the thing about it was we were both young, and you know what I'm saying. So we was drinking, we was partying, doing that partying life and things around like that. My family, where I was raised up, you know what I'm saying. My family were always. It seemed like the weekend started on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I mean, it was just like an ongoing.
Blue Monday.
It was like and Monday. It was like it was an ongoing party constantly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that was really what I believe was the wreck of our marriage. You know what I'm saying? And so you know, the drugs came into play and so forth and so on. You know, and it's just devastating to a family. You know, for a man and a wife. You know what I'm saying? Especially pulling apart. You know, we both know about Jesus Christ, but we wasn't going to church as regularly as we should, you know what I'm saying, things like that. So we was out in touch with God. Only thing we were doing was living the worldly life, you know. And, you know, after that, you know, if things were just going disastrous, so we moved back to South Carolina. We tried to give it another shot. You know, we separated, tried to give it another shot. We moved to South Carolina, and it didn't work there either. And I just took off and I left. You know, I left my family, you know what I'm saying? I'm not proud of it, but I did. I started drinking heavily, started drugging heavily, and I started, you know, chasing after the drugs and alcohol.
One day our daughter came and she told me, she said, Mommy, let's move to Atlanta. First she said Houston, then she said, let's stop in Atlanta. So I said, okay, we'll stop in Atlanta. So we stayed here 2 years. Me not knowing she looking for a daddy. So she found him, but she didn't see him because he was in the liquor store. So she came home and said, I found my daddy. I said, don't go back over there no more. So after that, she didn't. She got scared because the guys had told her, yeah, he in the liquor store. And she said, no, I don't want to see him like that. So we stayed here 2 years, and then we left and went to Houston. After that, she called me one day and she said, Mom, why don't you come over for Christmas? I said, okay, I'll come. She said, but first I got something to tell you. I said, what is it? She said, my dad is here. I said, your dad is here. I said, oh. I looked at my youngest daughter. I said, oh, what to put on? Oh, wow, this is going to be fun. So me and my daughter was looking for something to put on and everything. And finally we get in the car and we ride into the house. And I told her, I said, you know what? I'm going to slap him. I said, I'm going to slap him. As soon as I see him, I hope you guys don't get mad about it, but he's going to get slapped. So, as soon as I seen him, I melted. I couldn't. And I seen God all over him. I knew he was, I never knew what he was doing, no way. So, and then we got back together. I had been praying to God for 30 years, the whole 30 years that I wanted my husband back. And he answered my